Am I the a-hole for going no contact with my parents after they made a scene and left my wedding? I had a friend ask if that was my stepmom. I said no. My parents are married. I'm not sure what her problem is. We are all lined up ready to walk in when my dad informs me that he and my mom will be leaving right after the ceremony. He said it was too awkward for them and that it would be best if they just left. I kept asking why and started to beg him to stay. He said my mother feels too uncomfortable being around her parents and sisters, even though they tried to say hello to her, and she's the one who isolated herself. My husband's family is also incredibly friendly. They say hello to everyone and make sure that they're included. I had seen them say hello, but they chose to play the victim anyways. I said she has too many feelings, and it's not about her, it's about me and my big day. He kept apologizing, and I started to raise my voice, something along the lines of, "You can't do this to me, please stay. It's already paid for. Just suck it up and stay for me. You'll never get a chance like this again. This is my wedding. Please stay." The wedding coordinator pulled us out in the hall because I was so heated. My dad asked what he could do, thought it was better I know now than to see an empty chair at the reception. I said this is worse. I spent hundreds of dollars on my hair and makeup all for you to ruin it right before my entrance. I told him to get the fuck away from me and to get my sister. I started pleading to her, wondering why mom and dad treated her so much better. What did I do to make them hate me enough? To embarrass me like this? What did I do that they don't love me enough to show up for me? She didn't know what to say and just kept handing me tissues. My husband came down the hall to see what the commotion was about. I told him I was done with them and let's do this thing. I sucked up my tears. I still don't know how I held it together. I walked down the aisle, not thinking about how my parents don't care about me and sabotaged my big day, but how my husband was waiting for me at the end of the aisle to start our new life together. We got married, made our grand exit followed by the bridal party. Apparently, according to friends and family, my parents stormed out the side door. They didn't even say goodbye to me, my husband, or our son. At that point, I was done. They've missed too many important events in my life. I've given you plenty of opportunities to make things right, but you chose my wedding day to make a scene and ruin it. I've blocked them on everything. We plan on moving and not having any contact with them. We plan on having our second child this year and won't be informing them on that either. I think of my life in 30 years when my son is my age now, how I wouldn't even think to treat my child like this. This generational trauma stops now. I will not continue the cycle for myself or my future children. So am I the a-hole?